Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're watching It's a Wonderful Life. This was another one of the movies that you guys recommended to me when I asked for suggestions in my community post for movies to do in December. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I know it's a classic and I still haven't seen it, so I'm very happy to finally get the chance. Before we jump into the movie though, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a like and a comment on this video as well if you want to help me out in the algorithm. And I guess that's it. Let's jump right in.
I love him, dear Lord. Watch over him tonight.
Aw, are these prayers by people?
What's the matter with Daddy?
Joseph, send for Clarence.
You sent for...
Yes, Clarence. A man down on Earth needs our help.
Splendid. Is he sick?
No, worse. He's discouraged. At exactly 10:45 p.m., that man will be thinking seriously of throwing away God's greatest gift. Clarence, you do a good job with George Bailey, and you'll get your wings.
Oh,
Aw. He's an angel in training.
See the town?
I don't see a thing.
Oh, I forgot. You haven't got your wings yet. If you ever get your wings, you'll see all by yourself.
Oh, wonderful.
Yay!
Hey, who's that?
That's your problem, George Bailey. That's him when he was 12, back in 1919. Something happens here you'll
1919.
have to remember later on.
Aw, fun was different back in the day.
And here comes the scare baby, my kid brother, Harry Bailey. I'm not scared. George, help! Help!
That looks so— oh no! Oh no!
Come on, hurry! Let it go!
Oh, that looks freezing.
George saved his brother's life that day. But he caught a bad cold, which cost him his hearing in that ear. It was weeks before he was able to go back to his after-school job.
Who's that? A king?
That's Henry F. Potter, the richest and meanest man in the county.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog.
Hot dog. What was that?
Hello, George. Hello, Mary. Hello, Violet. Shoelaces? Please, Georgie. I like him. You like every boy. What's wrong with that? Here you are. Help me down? Help you down?
Or are they like 12? That's cute.
Made up your mind yet? I'll take chocolate. Is this
Dang.
the year you can't hear on? George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die. I'm going out exploring someday. You watch. And I'm going to have a couple of harems. And maybe 3 or 4 wives.
George,
Yes, sir?
you wanna pay to be a canary?
Oh my god, why is that guy got tears in his eyes? Is he okay? Western Union telegram. Your son Robert died very suddenly this morning of influenza. Oh no! Aw. Yeah, no wonder he had tears in his eyes.
Take those capsules over Mrs. Blaine.
Poison? Oh no.
Mr. Gower, I see.
Oh, get going.
Yes, sir.
I really don't think— I don't think he should hand that over.
Gotta see Papa, Billy.
Some other time, George.
It's important.
Billy, telephone.
Who is it?
Bank examiner.
Bank examiner.
Should have called him yesterday.
What do the strings mean?
Well, all I'm asking for is 30 days more. Just a minute, son. Just 30 short days.
Are you running a business or a charity war?
Well, all I'm
Not with my money.
Mr. Potter, what makes you such a hard-skulled character? You have...
I don't know if that's the— I don't know if that's the way to get through to him.
He's not a failure. You
George,
can't say
George.
that about my
Quiet,
father.
George.
Oh wow.
Don't let him say that about you, Pop.
All right, son. All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you tonight.
Sweet of him to defend his own dad, though. But I really don't think he should hand that to anybody.
You should have been down an hour ago.
He's drunk.
Where's Miss Blaine's voice of capsules?
Bill.
Didn't you hear what I said? What kind of tricks you playing away?
Oh no.
Don't you know that boy's very sick?
You're hurting my sore ear, Mr. Gower. You don't
Oh,
know
his
what
ear.
you're doing. You put something bad in those capsules. It wasn't your fault, Mr. Gower. It's poison, I tell you, it's poison.
Oh.
Don't hurt my sore ear again.
Oh, no,
Don't
no,
hurt my
no.
sore ear again. man.
George. George.
Oh, Mr. Gower, I would never tell anyone.
An overnight bag. Genuine English cowhide with brushes, combs. Nope.
Oh, he saved that guy's skin so good right there.
I want a big one. What'd you stop it for?
I want you to take a good look.
Who is it?
George Bailey.
Big, see, I don't want one for one night. I want something for 1,000 in one night.
I see. A flying carpet, huh?
How much this cost?
No charge.
That's my trick here, George. Sound like you said no charge.
That's right.
What's my name doing on it here?
Little present from old man Gower. Came down and picked it out himself.
He did? What do you know about that? My old boss. And I know.
That was his old boss that actually gave it to him. Oh,
That's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, forget it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Hope you enjoyed it.
I wish I had $1 million. Hot dog!
hot dog. What does it mean? I don't understand what that little device is.
Hi, Ernie.
Hiya, George.
Hi, Bert.
George.
Hey, I'm a rich tourist today. How about driving me home in style, huh?
Hey, hop
Yes,
in, Your
sir.
Highness. Hop in.
Your Highness.
Good
Was that the girl?
Mr. Bailey.
Oh, Violet. That's some dress you got on there.
Oh no, Violet.
This old thing? Well, I only wear it when I don't care how I look.
What a flirt.
George, Harry, you're shaking the house down. Stop it. George, Harry, come down to dinner this minute. Everything's getting cold, and you know how long we've been waiting for you.
That's cute. Oh, what a loving family. Straight on to her husband's lap.
What's the matter? You look tired.
Oh, I had another tussle with Potter today.
What's eating that old money-grubbing buzzard anyway?
Oh, he's a sick man. He hates everybody that has anything that he can't have.
Yeah,
Gangway. You coming later, George?
What do you mean? It'd be bored to death?
No gin tonight, son.
Oh, Pop, just a little?
No, son, not one drop.
Boys and girls and music. Why do they need gin?
I act like that when I graduate from high school.
Pretty much.
Jen, graduating from high school, life was different back then.
I suppose you've decided what you want to do when you get out of college.
Oh, well, you know what I've always talked about, build things.
You wouldn't consider coming back to the building alone, would you?
Well, Annie, why don't you draw up a chair? Then you'd be more comfortable and you could hear everything.
I would if I thought I'd hear anything worth listening to.
You would.
I know it's soon to talk about it.
No, not Pop. I couldn't face being cooped up for the rest of my life in a shabby little office.
Don't call your dad's office shabby.
Pop, I didn't mean that. I want to do something big and something important.
You know, George, I feel that in a small way we're doing something important. It's deep in the race for a man to want his own roof and walls and fireplace. And we're helping him get those things in our shabby little office.
I just feel like if I didn't get away, I'd bust.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wants to make his own way.
You're right, son. This town is no place for any man unless he's willing to crawl to Potter. Now, you've got talent, son. Get out of here.
Pop, you want a shock? I think you're a great guy. Why, did you hear that, Annie?
I heard it's about time one of you lunkheads said it.
Pop, I think I'll get dressed and go over to Harry's party.
Have a good time, son.
George, hello.
Class of 1928. So this was before the Great Depression, right?
Uh-oh, Sam Wainwright, old college graduate now.
Yo, Joe College Wainwright to call me.
Hello, Violet.
What am I
Oh,
doing?
Violet.
George,
Marty!
do me a favor, will you, George? Will you remember my kid sister, Mary? Dance with her, will you?
Oh, me? Oh, I feel funny enough already with all these kids.
Oh, but just dance with her one time and you'll give her the thrill of her life.
Don't be long, Marty. I'm not being
Went
wet
on for
first.
second place. The next thing I knew, some guy came up and tripped me.
There's Mary. Oh, she's so beautiful.
Tried to find out who it was later, but I
He
couldn't
thinks it
find
too.
out. Nobody'd ever tell
So Mary was the one who said that she was gonna love George forever, right?
Hey, this is my dance.
Oh, why don't you stop annoying people?
Well, I'm sorry. Hey.
Hey.
Well, hello.
Hello. You look at me as if you didn't know me.
Well, I don't. Ah, that was a little girl named Mary Hatch. That wasn't you.
Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, the big Charleston contest.
I love movies like this. It's like a peek into life back in the day.
I'm not very good at this.
Neither am I.
Not very good at it, as they say, and then they proceed to dance really good.
What's the matter, Othello? Jealous? Did you know there's a swimming pool under this floor?
Oh, don't put those words in his ear.
I've got the key.
No, you must be falling in. Ah, that's not good. At least this doesn't look like they're having fun. And everybody goes in. So you didn't actually embarrass him. Now everybody's just like, oh, this looks like fun. I love that. Yeah, okay, now they jump in too. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, that's great.
Buffalo girls, can't you come up tonight?
Dance.
They had the time of their lives.
Do I look as funny as you do?
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town. How old are you, anyway?
18.
18? Why, it was only last year you were 17. You look a little older
How
without
old's
your
George
clothes
now?
on. I mean, without a dress. You look, you just... Uh-oh.
Sir, by train, please.
Your caboose, milady.
Your caboose.
You may kiss my hand.
Hey, Mary.
As I was lumbering.
Okay, then I'll throw her
No
off the
kiss
old
yet.
Granville house. You make a wish and then try and break some glass, too.
Oh,
Now,
no,
what?
George, don't. It's full of romance, that old place. I'd like to live in it.
In that place? I wouldn't live in as a ghost.
Come on.
What'd you wish, George?
Well, not just one wish, a whole hatful. I'm shaking the dust of this crummy little town off my feet, and I'm gonna see the world.
Right after they met.
And then I'm gonna build things. Well, you gonna throw a rock?
Good shot.
What'd you wish, Mary?
Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight?
By the light of the moon. What'd you wish when you threw that rock?
Oh, no.
Come on,
no.
tell me.
If I told you, it might not come true.
What is it you want, Mary? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down.
Oh.
Well, then you could swallow it. And the moonbeams would shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much?
Yes. Why don't you kiss her instead of talking her to death?
Want me to kiss her, huh?
Oh, youth is wasted on the wrong people.
That guy.
I'll show you some kissing that'll put hair back on your head. What do you...
Uh-oh. Where's Mary? Probably in a bush somewhere because she's naked.
Okay, I give up. Where are you?
In the hydrangea bushes.
Wait a minute. This is a very interesting situation.
Please give me my robe.
Anyway.
Ouch! Oh!
Gesundheit.
Shame on you. I'm going to tell your mother on you. I'll call the police.
Oh, they'd be on my side, too.
Then I'm going to scream.
Stop teasing her.
Come on home, quick. Your father's had a stroke.
Mary, I'm sorry. I've got to go.
Oh, no, the dad.
George gave up his trip to Europe to help straighten things out here these past few months.
Mr. Chairman, I claim this institution is not necessary. I make a motion to dissolve this institution.
Come on, you dirty considerable. I'll wring his neck out. George, did you...
Peter Bailey was not a businessman. That's what killed him. Oh, I don't mean any disrespect to him.
He's so Scroogey.
If you shoot pool with some employee here, you can come and borrow money. What does that get us? A discontented, lazy rabble instead of a thrifty working class.
Why, in the 25 years since he and Uncle Billy started this thing, he never once thought of himself. Isn't that right, Uncle Billy? What'd you say just a minute ago? They had to wait and save their money before they even thought of a decent home? Wait for what? Until their children grow up and leave them? Until they're so old and broken down that this rabble you're talking about, they do most of the working and paying and living and dying.
There's so many parallels to life now.
Well, is it too much to have them work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath? People were human beings to him. Well, in my a much richer man than you'll ever be. Well, this town needs this measly one-horse institution, if only to have some place where people can come without crawling to Potter.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you gave up your boat trip. Now you don't want to miss college too, do you?
George, they voted Potter down. They got one condition. Huh? Only one condition.
What's that?
And that's the best part of it. They've appointed George here as executive secretary.
Now he can't even go to college.
I'm leaving right now. I'm going to school. This is my last chance.
But George, they'll vote with Potter otherwise.
Poor George.
Oh, I know. He didn't go.
Not only that, but he gave his school money to his brother Harry and sent him to college.
The sacrifices, man.
But what happened to George?
George got 4 years older, waiting for Harry to come back and take over the building and loans.
I want you to meet Ruth.
Hello.
How do you do? Ruth Dakin.
Ruth Dakin Bailey, if you don't mind.
That's right. Well, I wired you. I had a surprise. Here she is. Meet the wife.
Dang, they got married. Okay.
What am I doing? Congratulations!
Come there. You really married?
Why, yeah.
Hey, what's a pretty girl like you doing marrying this two-headed brother of
It
mine?
was purely mercenary. My father offered him a job.
Oh, we got you in the job. Well.
Oh no.
George.
Poor
about
George.
That job. Bruce spoke out of turn. I never said I'd take it. Well, wait a minute. I forgot the bags. I'll be right back.
Ruth, what about this job?
Oh, well, my father owns a glass factory in Buffalo. He wants to get Harry started in the research business. My father just fell in love with him.
You did too.
He's gonna let his brother take the job. He's a kind man.
I feel so good, I could spit in Potter's eye.
I think I will. No, maybe I better go home. Where's my hat?
Yeah, you're a little drunk.
Where's my hat? Oh.
It's on your
thank
head.
you, George. If you'll point me in the right direction.
Right straight down there.
Oh, that way, huh?
Poor George. Now he's got something to think about. There goes all of his travel dreams.
Do you know that Mary Hatch is back from school?
Well, you can go talk to Mary now.
Stop that grunting.
Hmm?
Can you give me one good reason why you shouldn't call on Mary?
Sure, Sam Wainwright.
Oh, she's not crazy about him.
Well, how do you know?
She lights up like a firefly whenever you're around.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Now, if you'll just point me in the right direction. This direction. Good night, Mrs. Bailey.
Oh, he doesn't want to go see her.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait a
There's
minute.
Violet.
I think I got a date. Hello, Georgia Forty. Where are you going?
Oh, I'm probably end up down at the library.
Georgie, don't you ever get tired of just reading about things?
Yes.
He doesn't have any chance. Like, he keeps having to give stuff up.
Are you game, Vi? Let's make a night of it.
Oh, I'd love it, Georgie. What'll we do?
Let's go out in the fields and take off our shoes and walk through the grass.
Huh?
Then we can climb Mount Bedford.
She's like, nope.
Georgie, have you gone crazy? Why, walk in the grass in my bare feet. Why, it's 10 miles up to Mount Bedford. What do you
Okay,
think
just
to go
forget
so-
about the whole thing.
Mary would do it with you. She would go.
What are you doing?
Hello, Mary. I just happened to be passing by.
Your mother just phoned and said you were on your way over to pay me a visit.
My mother just called you? How'd she know?
His mom's the best wingman. Aww.
Well, are you coming in or aren't you?
Well, I'll come in for a minute.
Come on, you can do this, George. You can open the hatch or latch.
I thought you would go back to New York like Sam and Angie and the rest of them.
I guess I was homesick.
Homesick? For Bedford Falls?
Just admit that you were homesick for him.
I still can't understand it, though. You know, I didn't tell anybody I was coming here.
Would you rather leave?
No, I don't want to be rude. What's that? Some joke, huh?
That's not nice, George. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
awkward. He's just not in the mood right now, I think. He's kind of mourning his whole he can't go traveling anymore.
Mary, who's down there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
What's he want?
I don't know. What do you want?
Me?
Sam Wainwright promised to call you from New York tonight.
What's your mother mean? I didn't come here to...
What did you come here for, then?
I don't know. You tell me.
Why don't you go home?
That's where I'm going. I don't know why I came here in the first place. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, I'm sad how awkward things got between them. They had chemistry. Damn. Trip breaks the record. She's so upset.
Hello?
Forgot my hat.
Hee-haw. Hello, Sam. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Gee, it's good to hear your voice again.
There's an old friend of yours here, George Bailey.
Yeehaw, put him on.
George, Sam wants to speak to you.
Well, George Baileyovsky. What are you trying to do, steal my girl?
Oh, what do you mean? Nobody's trying to steal anybody's girl. Here's Mary.
Mother's on the extension.
I am not.
We can both hear. Come here.
Yes, you
Where's
are.
name, Sam?
Do you remember that night in Martini's bar?
I can barely hear.
Dad snapped up the idea, and he's going to build a factory outside of Rochester.
Why Rochester? Why not right here?
Well, now listen. I want you to put every cent you've got into our stock. Do you hear? I'm letting you in on the ground floor.
At least they were so close to each other.
He says it's the chance of a lifetime.
Now, you listen to me. I don't want any plastics, I don't want any ground floors, and I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that? I want to do what I want to do. And you're...
George.
Here they come! Here they come!
Do they get married? Hey, they got married! The mother looks so miserable. It's like she doesn't want to be his mother-in-law. She's very unhappy about that. She wanted Sam.
Hey, where are you two going on this here now, honeymoon?
Look at this. There's the kitty, Ernie. Here, come on, count it, Mary. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna shoot the works. A whole week in New York, a whole week in Bermuda, the highest hotels, the hottest music, and the prettiest wife.
Then what?
After that, who cares?
Don't look now, but there's something funny going on over there at the bank, George. It's got all the earmarks of being a run.
Oh no, is the depression happening?
Uh-oh.
Please, let's not stop, George.
I'll be back in a minute, Mary.
This isn't good.
The bank called our loan.
When?
About an hour ago, I handed over all our cash.
All of it?
Every cent of it, and still was less than we owed them.
Holy mackerel. The whole town's gone crazy.
George, it's Potter.
What is he gonna do? Call another loan?
George, are you all right? Do you need any police?
Police? What for?
Don't be condescending like that, sir. Or patronizing.
I am going all out to help. I have just guaranteed the banks.
Just took over the bank.
I am willing to guarantee your people, too. And I will pay 50 cents on the dollar.
Oh, you never miss a trick, do you, Potter?
If you close your doors before 6 p.m., you will never reopen.
You can take this one off now.
I wonder what the strings mean.
I was just talking to old man Potter, and he's guaranteed cash payments to the bank.
Did he guarantee this place?
Well, no, Charlie. I didn't even ask him.
Then I'll take mine now.
Your money's in Joe's house. That's right next to yours. What are you going to do, foreclose on them?
Tom, did you get your money?
No.
Old man Potter will pay 50 cents on the dollar for every share you got.
Well, what do you say?
No, Tom, you have to stick to your original agreement. Now, give us 60 days on this
Okay, Randall. Better to get half than nothing.
Wait, wait. If Potter gets a hold of this building and alone, there'll never be another decent house built in this town. He's already got charge of the bank, and now he's after us. Why? Because he wants to keep you living in his slums and paying the kind of rent he decides. Don't you see what's happening? Potter isn't selling, Potter's buying. Now, we can get through this thing all right.
But my husband hasn't worked in over a year, and I need money.
I can't keep my kids on faith. I've got to have...
How much do you need?
Hey! I got $2,000. Here, Miss Thompson, how much do you want?
But it's your own money,
Now,
George.
never mind about that. How much do you want now?
I can get along with 20, all right.
$20, fine.
And I'll sign the paper.
You don't have to sign anything. I know you. You pay when you can. All right, Miss Davis.
Could I have $17.50?
3, 2, 1, bingo!
The sacrifices this guy has to make.
A toast to Mama Dollar and to Papa Dollar, and if you want to keep this old building and loan in business, you better have a family real quick. Okay, let's put them in the safe and see what happens.
So much for their honeymoon. But it's really nice of Mary to also be open to letting them, you know, use the money. What a kind couple.
Look, will you get my wife on the phone? She's probably over at her mother's.
Mrs. Bailey is on the phone.
I don't want Mrs. Bailey. I want my wife, Mrs. Bailey. Hello. Listen, dear, I'm sorry. Huh? Come home. What home?
Are they gonna live in the house that she wanted to live in? The one full of romance?
Hey, Bert! Here he comes! Come on, we gotta get this up. He's coming. Who? The groom, idiot! This is their honeymoon. Come on, get that ladder.
What are they, ducks?
It's so nice of the community to do something for him. Not the water. All the posters of the places I wanted to go. That's clever. I like how they rigged it.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
Mary, where did you...
I love you truly.
Remember the night we broke the windows in this old house? This is what I wished for.
Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. Martini, welcome home.
Well, look, he is building stuff.
Sam Wainwright.
Oh, who cares?
Look, Mr. Potter, I'm just your little rent collector, but you can't laugh off this Bailey Park anymore. If I were you, Mr. Potter...
You are not me.
It's no skin off my nose. But one of these days, this bright young man's going to be asking George Bailey for a job.
Jane, I offered to let George in on the ground floor in plastics, and he turned me down cold.
Oh, rub it in.
I'm not rubbing it. Well, I guess we better run along.
Hee-haw! Hee-haw. Hee-haw. I don't get the hee-haw thing. What's going on with that?
Quite a cigar, Mr. Potter.
You like it? I'll send you a box.
Why does he look so small in the chair?
I run practically everything in this town, but the Bailey building alone. For a number of years, I've been trying to get control of it. You have been stopping me. I have stated my side very frankly. Now, let's look at your side. Young man, 27, 28, married, making, say, 40 a week.
45.
45. Out of which, after paying your bills, you're able to keep, say, 10, if you skimp. A child or two comes along, and you won't even be able to save the 10.
What are you trying to do now, Potter?
Well, what's your point, Mr. Potter?
My point?
Thank you.
The point is, I want to hire you. George, I'll start you out at $20,000 a year.
Drops a cigar.
$20,000 a year?
That's a huge amount for that time.
Would I?
Yeah, but it would take selling your soul to do, so...
I wonder if it'd be possible for you to give me 24 hours to think it over.
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Potter.
Wait, what?
No, wait a minute here. I don't need 24 hours. I don't have to talk to anybody. I know right now, and the answer's no. Doggone it. You sit around here and you spin your little webs and you think the whole world revolves around you and your money. Well, it doesn't, Mr. Potter.
Oh, good job.
Wouldn't mind living in the nicest house in town, buying your wife a lot of fine clothes.
She doesn't want to live in the nice house in town. She wanted to live in that broken down house because of all the romance it had.
Hi.
He's all smiley. She's so happy to see him.
Why in the world would you ever marry a guy like me?
To keep from being an old maid. I want my baby to look like you.
Your what?
My baby.
She's pregnant?
What is it, a boy or a girl?
Mm-hmm.
A boy or a girl, uh-huh. So does that mean it's twins?
Mary had her baby. Then she had another one, a girl.
Yeah.
Day after day, she worked away, remaking the old Granville house into a home. Potter was bearing down hard. Then came a war.
Oh no, the war.
Mary had 2 more babies, but still found time to run the USO. Sam Wainwright made a fortune in plastic hoods for planes. Harry, he shot down 15 planes.
But George...
Here, George fought the Battle of Bedford Falls. Air raid wardens, paper drives, scrap drives, rubber drives. Joseph, now show him what happened today. This morning, day before Christmas.
Hey, Ernie! Look at that!
There you go. Look, Harry won a Congressional Medal of Honor.
This is for you. Oh, that's for you. Right. Right you can.
He's so proud of his own brother. Ooh, that's a lot of money.
8,000. Well, good morning, Mr. Potter. What's the news? Oh, well, Harry Bailey wins Congressional Medal. Bad ear. Yes. After all, Potter, some people like George had to stay at home. Not every heel was in Germany and Japan.
No, the money! No, the money! Your money, sir! $8,000!
You forgot something.
Oh, shucks.
He's not gonna give it back, is he? Oh, no. He's totally gonna keep it.
If I had any character,
Well, it takes a lot of character to leave your hometown. Now, you're broke, aren't you? Good luck to you.
I'm glad I know you, George Bailey.
You might want to erase that.
What's going on? Oh, by the bank examiner's here.
Oh boy,
What's the matter with you?
Is he gonna have to use all of his money again? Oh, this is terrible.
All right. Now, we'll go over every step you took since you left the house, right? This way.
Come on, how could you not realize that it's with Potter? You were... I mean, yeah, okay, he's probably really, really frazzled.
I can't think anymore. It hurts.
Where's that money, you silly, stupid old fool? You realize what this means? It means bankruptcy and scandal and prison. That's what it means. One of us is going to jail. Well, it's not going to be me.
I love how he has some very unconventional pets. He's got a squirrel, he's got a crow. I think it's a crow, right? Crow or raven, I can never tell.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Daddy.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Everything's all right.
Mary is so beautiful.
Isn't it wonderful about Harry? Your mother's so excited.
Oh, Mary's got to be concerned. She's never seen her husband like that.
Better hurry and shave. The families will be here soon.
Families? I don't want the families over here.
Come on out in the kitchen with me while I finish dinner.
Zuzu, well, what's the matter with Zuzu?
Oh, she's got a cold. She's in bed.
Of course, it's this old house. We'll be living in a refrigerator.
George, what's wrong?
Wrong everything, Joy. You call this a happy family? Why do we have to have all these kids?
It's still broken. He's got to be so freaking frustrated at this point.
Hi, Daddy.
Well, what happened to you?
I want a flower.
Give Daddy the flower. I'll give it a drink.
Look, Daddy. Paste it.
Paste it.
Good as new.
The doctor said that she ought to be out of bed in time to have her Christmas dinner.
That Zuzu's teacher?
Yes.
Well, it's George Bailey. I'm Zuzu's father. Say, what kind of a teacher are you anyway?
Oh, no.
Oh, Mr. Welch. Okay, that's fine, Mr. Welch. Give me a chance to tell you what I really think.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Okay, Mr. Welch, anytime you think you're man enough, you... Hello? Janie, haven't you learned that silly tune yet? You play it over and over again. Now stop it! Stop it!
Poor guy. Poor family, too.
I'm sorry, Mary. Janie, I'm sorry. You go on and practice. Pete, I owe you an apology, too.
At least he's apologized.
What's the matter with everybody? Janie, go on. I told you to practice. Now go on, play.
Oh, Daddy. George, why must you torture the children? Why don't you...
Shall I pray for him?
Yes, Janie, pray very hard. Hello? Uncle Billy?
I'm in trouble, Mr. Potter.
He has to sell his soul because of his uncle's absent-mindedness.
I've got to raise $8,000 immediately.
Oh, that's what the reporters wanted to talk to you about.
The reporter? Please help me, Mr. Potter. Help me, won't you, please? If you still want the building and loan, I'm...
George, could it possibly be there's a slight discrepancy in the books?
No, sir, there's nothing wrong with the books. I've just misplaced $8,000. I can't find it anywhere.
You misplaced $8,000. What have you been doing, George? Playing the market with the company's money?
No, sir, I haven't.
Oh, is it a woman, then?
Shut up, man. You know exactly where the money is. It's in your hands.
Why do you come to me? Why don't you go to Sam Wainwright and ask him for the money? What about all your other friends?
Well, they don't have that kind of money, Mr. Potter. You know that. You're the only one in town that can help me.
Well, what kind of security would I have, George?
I have some life insurance. $15,000 policy.
Look at you. You used to be so cocky. No securities, no stocks, no bonds, nothing but a miserable...
If you had a single bit of kindness in your heart, you would have just returned the money. But no.
You're worth more dead than alive.
Oh my God, and he planted the idea of him being worth more dead than alive.
I'm going to swear out a warrant for your arrest. Misappropriation of funds, manipulation, malfeasance.
What a... I'm so angry at Potter right now.
Yeah, Merry Christmas!
Oh, I'm so angry at Potter right now.
If you're up there and you can hear me, show me the way. I'm at the end of my rope.
He just hasn't had an easy life, man. Holy...
Please go home, Mr. Bailey.
Bailey? This Mr. George Bailey.
Oh, come on.
Time you talk to my wife like that, you'll get worse. She cried for an hour.
That's what I get for praying. Where's my insurance policy?
No, you no feel so good. Sit down and rest. Please.
He just can't catch a break. Well, to be fair, he was driving drunk, but still.
Now look what you did. My great-grandfather planted this tree. Come back here, drunken fool.
Oh no. Is he gonna try to jump off the bridge? Well, you can't jump in with your life insurance, can you? If you do, that's a problem. I bet you that's the angel.
I didn't have time to get some stylish underwear. Wife gave me this on my last birthday. I passed away in it.
It passed away in it.
How did you happen to fall in?
I didn't fall in. I jumped in to save George.
You what? To save me?
You didn't go through with it, did you?
Oh, it's against the law to commit suicide around here.
Yeah,
well, yeah, but...
the law where I come from, too.
Oh, where do you come from?
Heaven. Your lip's bleeding, George.
Yeah, got a bust in the jaw in answer to a prayer a little bit ago.
Oh, no, George. I'm the answer to your prayer.
How'd you know my name?
Are you even allowed to say stuff like that? Well, not that I know anything about angel law.
Well, who are you then?
Clarence Oddbody, AS2.
AS2? What's that AS2?
Angel, second class.
Come on, George. There's your answer to your prayer.
Ridiculous of you to think of killing yourself for money. $8,000.
Yeah, now just things like that. Now, how do you know that? I don't know whether I like it very much being seen around with an angel without any wings.
Oh, I've got to earn them. And you'll help me, won't you?
Sure. How?
By letting me help you.
You can help me. I'm worth more dead than alive.
You just don't know all that you've done. If it hadn't been for you...
Yeah, if it hadn't been for me, everybody would be a lot better off.
That's not it at all. You literally changed everybody's lives in town.
I suppose it'd been better if I'd never been born at all.
What'd you say?
I said I wish I'd never been born.
Oh, wait a minute. All right. You've got your wish. You don't have to make all that fuss about it. You don't exist. You haven't a care in the world. No worries, no obligations.
You can hear in his ear again.
Say something else in that ear.
Sure, you can hear out of it.
Must be that jump in that cold water.
Your lips stop bleeding too, George.
You've never been born, George. Come on, get with the program.
What I need's a couple of good stiff drinks. How about you, Angel? You want a drink? Well, where's my car?
I beg your pardon?
My car. I'm the fellow that owns the car that ran into your tree.
What tree? You had me worried. One of the oldest trees in Pottersville.
Well, you mean Bedford Falls?
I mean Pottersville.
I love this. The angels try to show him life without him and how miserable people are gonna be.
Oh, no, Martini, your boss. Where is he?
Hey, look, I'm the boss. You want a drink or don't you?
Double bourbon, will you, and quick, huh?
What's yours?
I was just thinking. I got it. Mulled wine. Oh, look, give me lad, and be lively.
Hey, look, mister. We serve hard drinks in here for men who want to get drunk fast, and we don't need any characters around.
Oh, Nick, just give him the same as mine. He's okay.
Okay.
What's the matter with him? Never saw Nick act like that before.
You'd see a lot of strange things from now on. Uh-oh. Every time you hear a bell rings, it means that some angel's just got his wings.
I don't think that guy is interested in their conversation. Let's be real here.
I think maybe you better not mention getting your wings around here.
You don't want Nick to kick you out now, do ya?
That does it. Out you two pixies go.
Nick, what's wrong?
No, that's another thing. Where do you come off calling me Nick?
Well, Nick, that's your name.
I don't know you from Adam's off ox. Hey, you rummy there. Come in.
Oh, that's his old boss.
Didn't I tell you never to come panhandling around here? Huh?
Oh. Well, that's mean.
Hey, Nick, isn't that Mr. Gower, the druggist?
Oh, that rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid. Would you show these gentlemen to the door?
Yeah, because he wasn't around. That kid had to have died.
Hey, what's going on around here?
Sir. Sir, you were never born. Come on, you'll figure it out.
You've been given a great gift, George. A chance to see what the world would be like without you.
I love this. What a way to show him the difference that he's made.
You're crazy. That's what I think. You're screwy. I'm going home and see my wife and family. You understand that? And I'm going home alone.
Okay, but you're gonna find no house, no wife, no family. Wow, place looks vastly different. Girls, 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 gorgeous girls.
Ernie, take me home. I'm going off my nut. Where do you live? On a doggone it, Ernie, don't you start pulling that stuff. You know where I live.
Yeah, it's the house that don't exist.
Now, you're Ernie Bishop, and you live in Bailey Park with your wife and kid. That's right, isn't it?
Look, Bud, what's the idea? I live in a shack in Pottersfield. My wife ran away 3 years ago and took the kid, and I ain't never seen you before in my life, see?
Okay, well, just step on it. Just get me home.
This is life without you, sir.
They're not here, George. You have no children.
All right, put up your hands. No fast moves. Come on out here, both of you.
Bert! Thank heaven you're here.
Back there. Now,
Bert,
come on,
Ernie,
come on.
what's the matter with you two guys?
Bert and Ernie.
He says he's an angel. He's trying to hypnotize
I hate to do this to you, Bud, but...
Ow!
Run, George!
Straight up bites him! Ma Bailey's boarding house.
What do you want?
You don't exist, mister!
Well, I know everybody you know. What do you... Your brother-in-law, Uncle Billy.
You know him?
Well, sure I do.
He's been in the insane asylum ever since he lost his business. And if you ask me, that's where you belong.
Each man's life touches so many other lives.
Now, the last man I talked to before all this stuff started happening to me was Martini.
You know where he lives?
Well, sure I know where he lives. He lives in Bailey Park.
Bailey Park is a cemetery.
All I know is this should be Bailey Park. But where are the houses?
You weren't here to build them. Your brother, Harry Bailey, broke through the ice and was drowned at the age of 9.
That's a lie. Harry Bailey went to war.
You weren't there to save Harry. You see, George, you really had a wonderful life. Don't you see what a mistake it would be to throw it away?
Where's Mary?
She's an old maid. She never married.
Oh,
Where's Mary? Where is she? Where is she?
She's just about to close up the library.
Poor Mary.
Mary. Mary!
And nope, she's not gonna recognize you either.
Don't you know me? What's happened to us?
I don't know. You let me go.
Mary, please. Oh, don't do this to me. Please, Mary. Help me. Where's our kids? I need you, Mary. Help me.
Oh boy.
Get out of here. Clarence!
Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh. Oh, he socks the cop!
Stand back!
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness.
I want to live again. Please, God, let me live again.
Hey, George! You all right? Hey, what's the matter?
Now get out of here, Bert, or I'll hit you again. Get out of here.
What the Sam Hill you yelling for, George?
You...
Hey, your mouth's bleeding. Are you sure you're all right?
What you... My mouth's bleeding, Bert! Bert! What do you know about that? Merry Christmas!
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry! Merry! Yeah! I'll bet it's a warrant for my arrest. Isn't it wonderful? I'm going to jail. Merry Christmas. Reporters, where's Mary?
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
Kids! Jenny, Tommy. Where's your mother?
She went looking for you.
George! George,
Mary.
darling, where are you? George, darling, where are you? Oh, George. Come on, George, come on downstairs. Quick, they're on their way.
All right.
George, it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
George! Isn't it wonderful? So many friends. Mary did it, George. Mary did it. She told some people you were in trouble, and they scattered all over town collecting money. Didn't ask any questions, just said, George in trouble. Tell me,
What is this,
like it spread like fair.
Another run on the bank? Here, George. Merry Christmas.
Now, don't push. Hey, here's Martini. Step right up there. You all get up. I busted the jukebox, too. Made the ransom of charge account.
I'm not gonna go, George. I changed my mind.
I've been saving this money for a divorce if ever I get a husband.
Hey, just a minute. Quiet, everybody. Quiet, quiet. Now get this. It's from London. My office instructed to advance you up to $25,000. Stop. Hee-haw and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Look at the difference he made in everybody. Even the bank examiner went to donate some money. Look, it's Harry.
Telegram. Good idea, Ernie. A toast. To my big brother, George, the richest man in town.
Remember, no man is a failure who has friends. Thanks for the wings. Love, Clarence.
Look, Daddy. Teacher
He got his wings.
That's right.
Oh, hang on. I gotta collect myself a little bit before I attempt to wrap this video up, but okay, well, I can see now why everybody said to watch this movie. It was a beautiful movie, and I really enjoyed it. It was very touching. Had its sad moments, you know, but in the end, it was really even more touching because the community that he helped to build rallied around him, and you know, it was like one big family. And I'm just very happy for him that he got to see the difference he made in everybody's lives. It was also kind of like, you know how older movies tend to have like this different version of romance than what we see nowadays, where, you know, back then they're like, I'm gonna marry you and I'm gonna love you forever. and it actually happened for Mary and for George. I mean, you know, they were very clearly in love, and it was very sweet. Man, Mr. Potter made me want to something. So angry at him. What an asshole. Like, I don't know what else to say about that. He's so mean. Like, he could have saved George and Billy all of that trouble if he just, you know, handed back the money. But, you know, his greed and everything, just imagine. Like, he knew that he had that money. It was never misappropriated. It was never stolen. Nothing. Nope. He sends the police, sends the bank people to, you know, arrest him. But I'm so glad that the community that he built rallied around him. He was such a kind man. He had his dreams and he sacrificed them so that he could take over for his family, let his brother go to college, you know, and achieve all the things that he did. He was a really good man, and he deserved the love that he got. And I'm not tearing up, you are. I'm trying not to cry again. But yeah, thank you so much for recommending this movie. I know that there are gems like this, so if you have other movies that you think I should take a look at, please don't hesitate to drop them in the comments. Let me know what your favorite moment in the movie was, and if you teared up, at what point was it? Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, leave a like and a comment on this video as well if you want to help me out in the algorithm, and I will see you next time. Bye!